On the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Last season, the first season of action for Nerlens Noel, officially a rookie after sitting out the 2014 season. He looked good, and he got better as the season was going on.
A great point. I think that year off really helped him grow as a player. Coming into the draft when he came out, he was a guy who I thought had one of the most unbelievable motors I had ever seen. And you know what? Everything he was hyped up to be, he lived up to on the defensive end.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Houston leading by 18. And the pass to the natural. To the left wing. Pass to Goose. Here's the natural. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And for Noel, I really think he took off in the back half of the season. Up to scoring, his shooting percentage, and his rebounding. You can see him getting better almost every game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Noel. Defense is right there. Rodriguez passes to Simmons. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Noel. Off the pick.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And by the end of the season last year, Noel was completely different as a player. Always a defensive force in the league. His development is probably going faster than many expected.
The 76ers making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. The 76ers trail by 20. Kicks it to Noel. Jump shot is good.
Nerlens.
Noel's got 8 points.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Here's the dude. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Knicks in New York. Here's Clutch. Buries it from three-point range. 14 points for him.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Here's Simmons. He's coming off a 25-point game against Washington. Knocked loose. Here we go, all alone. Oh! Boom, he jams it straight down.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Shorty. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And Noel throws it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's Simmons. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's Shorty. Misses the 3. Houston leading by 21. Here's Clutch. Pulls it up. And Houston again with the bucket.
He can't miss.
At least not on those first 6 attempts, Greg. He is scorching out there, flame throwing.
Here's Okafor. It's rebounded by Houston. The Natural's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Passes it to Clutch. Houston moving it around. The dude passes to Slim. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And some changes here for the 76ers. Sarge is checked in for Nerlens Noel. Henderson comes in for Shorty. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Rodriguez. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Grant, he's checked in for the 76ers. Sarge. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for Goose. The dude passes to Clutch. There's the pick. There's the triple. And another 3 for Houston.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And with Gerald Henderson Jr., what you see is what you get. A solid player, good athleticism, but he doesn't really specialize, Clark, in any one thing.
Well said, Kevin. Right on the mark with that. He came into the league as a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. Skills were somewhat unrefined, and that's sort of where he is today. He is who he is.
And going back to Henderson, he has the raw tools and intelligence to be a good scorer, but limited range and ball handling skills that put a cap on his development. Plus, he kind of lacks a go-to scorer's mentality.
Here's Bayless. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Takes the 3. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And, of course, Gerald Henderson Jr.'s dad was a solid NBA player in his own right. Never made an all-star team, but was a 3-time NBA champion. And ultimately, that's what counts.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Grant kicks to Henderson. Will it go? And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Henderson's got his first basket of the night.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Here is Slim. He's covered by Grant. Here's Plumlee, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The 76ers have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. The free throw drops for Grant. Goose is checked in for Houston. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Okafor gets the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And so it's Houston with it. The pass to Clutch from deep. And another 3 for Houston.
Just outstanding. I mean, basket after basket, perfection.
Unconscious from the field, guys. The fans are definitely getting their money's worth.
Pass to Bayless. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Goose. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Shot from 12, and it's Houston with another.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
from deep three-point range, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's